views and opinions expressed on this program are that of the speaker and do not necessarily represent or reflect the views of any entities that they represent. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. Well, what's going on, everybody? We are having a little technical difficulty here. Bubba, get your headphones plugged in. Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Now you can hear me. All right. What's going on out there in Facebook land? I actually think somebody's going to answer me for some reason. Well, I'll tell you what. If you guys hear some high wind, it is fucking blowing here. It is fucking loud, son. What did you say the gusts were? 52 mile an hour?
Yeah, 52 out to the airport.
That's just right behind my house.
Yeah, it might as well be here.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a weather station here at the house. I'm actually going to check it right now. I'm kind of curious what it says.
Well, that's in knots or so.
52 knots?
Yeah, so that's actually going to be
52 KN to MPH.
60 or 58, I think.
59.8405.
That was awful at one.
Yeah, see where my weather station's at? It's like kind of down and it's shielded. I'm getting 40s right now.
Well, that's the
out here.
Yeah, that's the regular. So I mean, that's about accurate with everything.
Yeah, because I'm right. You gotta remember the airport's in a big open field.
Yeah,
and mine's shielded. So, love that sound. So, how you been, man? Been a long time.
Busy working, out on the road, living the pilot's life. What about you?
Well, I drive fucking truck, so go figure that one out on your own.
That makes you feel any better. I haven't really gone anywhere exciting or anything fun.
Me either. I went to Cleveland today. That was pretty fun. I'm just kidding.
Gotta love your good old Cleveland.
I hadn't had you to stream yet. It was just me.
Oh, don't worry. Everybody knows my voice.
Need to raise it up.
Need to raise what up?
We talking about Christopher Crane. If you're sitting, you can call, bud, like you always do if you want to chit chat. I got my phone plugged in. Man, I'll tell you, that wind's crazy. I don't know where Chris is at tonight. Maybe he made it back to Grove City tonight. I don't know.
Where's he at?
He was out. He was 9 miles from East Palestine.
Really?
Today. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if I'm assuming he's alive. I don't know if he grew an extra fucking ball or extra eyeball or nut ball. I don't know if he made it or not.
What are you talking about? It's safe there.
Yeah.
There's no issues there. Nothing bad.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't believe it. Fuck that. Didn't Dick Wine went and drank the water? Chris said. I didn't see it.
You didn't see that?
We got right on time.
Yeah, he went and drank the whole water and everything else.
You're live on the Truckin Dad Chronicles.
What's up? What's up?
Not much, buddy. What's going on?
Not too much. Just parked over here in Lewis Center. Got approved for taking weather pay because of the wind.
We had a truck flip over down on 69 down in Kentucky. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there was one down on 69. The same company we work for.
Oh,
truck,
really?
Truck got knocked over there. Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you make it back to your your home base tonight?
Nope, I'm at Lewis Center on the north side.
Oh, you shut down at Lewis Center?
Yeah, I couldn't deal with the traffic anymore.
How bad is it out right now?
Oh, it's not that bad, but the traffic, I mean, the clear skies, slightly wet roads, and people coming down 71. They're around Gemini Place doing 25 miles per hour because they're afraid.
Well, it's those SUVs.
No, it was, small cars, compacts and stuff that were holding everything up.
Those are the ones them fuckers don't have nothing to worry about, really.
Right. The wind can't even catch them because they're so low.
Right. Yeah, I know. It's I'm glad I'm not in the truck today or tomorrow. I'm off. Luckily I started my new schedule this weekend, so
yeah.
Southwest canceled United Airlines canceled or is delayed.
Southwest Airlines cancels 5,974 flights due to wind in Ohio. Blew their servers out or something. I'm just kidding.
And SkyWest canceled too, up at Port Columbus.
The fuck is SkyWest?
SkyWest regional. They fly for
budget.
Yeah. Well, no. Like regional for, I think they do American and United. So
Okay. I got you.
They're coming up big Detroit, so they're probably dealing with more snow up there than anything.
Yeah, Chicago was getting fucked on with snow today, weren't they?
Oh yeah, dude, your favorite state's going ahead and in the worst spot of them all, California. There's some of those people up there in those mountains that they haven't been out of their house for 5 days.
Well, it's funny. Buffalo, New York's going to get like 4 inches of snow, and just east of there, literally by 10 miles in Rochester, New York, is going to get like a foot to a foot and a half.
Chris, listen, real quiet.
Oh, I hear it.
That's good stuff right there. What are you there browsing the internet doing there, boss?
I'm trying to find your thing so I can see the chat or anything.
Oh, it's go
the chat's going to be on his personal page.
No. Go back to Google Chrome.
Oh, there it is.
Pop that open. Now go up here to StreamYard. Go over there. See where it says chat?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Won't have much interaction tonight. I'm trying this Friday night deal out. I don't know how good it's going to work because I'm off Saturday, Sunday now, and I used to be off, Sunday, Monday, so we're doing it Sunday night. And then my favorite time was when I was off Friday, Saturday, and I was able to do this on Thursday night, which was really nice.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that schedule. I wasn't really available. So, but I got weekends off. I really shouldn't complain, honestly.
No, you shouldn't.
Most people would come, fucking die for weekends off. So,
I actually wanted to bring something up, and I wanted to ask you about something, Bill. I didn't know this.
You want to ask me a question?
I want to ask you a question. Yeah, since I saw that on the news earlier today. Dude, I got my taxes done. Okay. And the gentleman that did my taxes, he informed me that majority of this county, or not majority, but a good portion of it, is on welfare or in some type of assistance program around here. I did not know that.
I believe it.
In Fayette County?
Yeah.
Look around.
Well, I look around a lot, but I figured, $30,000-$40,000 jobs, not living that great.
People can't live on that anymore.
Especially families.
A single person, $30,000-$40,000, they can make that work. A family,
you got a family,
that's rough.
You can't do it.
Yeah.
No, if I didn't make what I make driving, there's no way we'd be okay.
Oh, dude, if I wasn't making the money I was making right now with the way all the prices have gone up and everything, there ain't no way I'd be surviving at this time.
No, it's ridiculous. The way, as much as things cost right now. Let's see if we can find a chart that shows inflation costs. What are we up, 7% now?
We're up way past 7%, dude.
Right.
Well, the number they're telling us is the current inflation rate.
Well, the inflation rate now, but
the annual inflation rate in the United States is 6.4% for 12 months into January 2023 after rising 6.5% previously. Ooh, wait a minute. Do I have slippers?
Oh, he ADHD here.
I got slippers, man. Bro, my feet are cold, man.
Well, dude, it's windy as crap.
I know.
Anyway.
I got my heater on too. Yeah, so inflation's up quite a bit, obviously. Let's see. I'm trying something different here to keep the microphone away from my face more. Instead of keeping it right here, I just feel like it's maybe working better. I don't know.
Well, you do project that quite well, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I had a guy tell me last night at over at the Willow that I have an awesome radio voice. I'm serious. Seriously.
Well, I believe it. I'm not disagreeing.
So real quick, out of the estimated 28,906 people in that county, how much would you think, or how many of them would you think are on public assistance?
Oh,
I would say, what was the number again?
29,000.
28,906. Yeah, 29.
29,000.
That's pretty bad.
I'm going to guess.
My home. Oh, go ahead.
Let me think here.
What were you saying beforehand, Chris?
My hometown, considered a small town, Plant City, Florida,
Yeah.
has 11,000 more people in it than Fayette County, Ohio.
Oh, well, they keep on saying that the Honda plan's going to bring in all these jobs, and I'm like, unless we start building decent houses around here, we're not going to get anybody living here.
Right.
I would say out of 30,000 people, I'm guessing around 10,000 are probably on assistance at this point. That's my guess.
I would say about 8,000 to 7,000, roughly.
Let's see if I can find these numbers.
Here, this is interesting. Let's see here. I'm looking at different things here. See, it's hard because I like to have a microphone like right here because I like to be able to type. I like to be able to type.
Well, right there, that's good though.
Yeah, ought to work. Let's see. Cost of living calculator. Let's see here.
Okay, but my thing is though.
Let's see. Choose year. So let's say the last year of Trump's presidency that was good was 2018, right? Because 2019 was a fucking shit. No, 2019.
No, 19 was good.
Yeah.
It was shit hit the fan the very end of 2019.
Well, yeah, because it was COVID-19. It came out in November. Got released from the lab.
From the lab. Oh, don't say that too loud. Facebook won't like it.
Yeah, they'll shut us down.
Kind of like typing white trash in the comments.
Oh, yeah, I got white trash. Got Chris. Got Facebook yelling at Chris for that, putting white trash.
I got put in Facebook jail for the rest of the night.
Can you post anything on Facebook nowadays?
I don't know. Lindsay's
Lindsay's on it, so I mean, obviously you can.
No, her let's see, the other day, last weekend, she got like not banned, but it was like they like blocked her account or something because they thought she was hacked, even though she wasn't hacked at all. So like she was like freaking out because I mean, obviously, Facebook, as much as we don't want to admit it, maybe not for you because you're not on there, but for 99% of the people in the world, Facebook is a big deal.
Right.
It's how you connect with family members that are away, old schoolmates, classmates, whatever, what have you. Like Lindsay has pictures upon pictures of the kids, me and her, on there.
Well, but half your guys' family is far away. So I understand why you guys are on it, especially.
Well, I mean, like everybody. I mean, it's just an easy way to keep in contact. I hate to admit it myself. I really do because
I miss MySpace.
I hate Mark Zuckerberg. I hate Mark Zuckerberg 100%. But
yeah, but then
Tom Anderson gave us something so great, and we pissed it away.
Well, I keep on laughing. I was thinking, I think I was in Billy's top 8, but I can't remember back then.
Oh, probably. I don't
know. Speaking of getting banned and stuff like that, before it gets taken down, you might want to look at my profile, the video I shared from Rumble.
Rumble.
Is this an adult website or what is this? Like?
No. Rumble is partially owned by Dan Bongino and a bunch of other investors. It's the alternative to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And it's the, not woke controlled alternative to YouTube.
I don't know. I still like YouTube. I will agree. Everybody really gets on there and if you say anything bad, I didn't realize Facebook was this as bad, where it was like everybody's.
Dude, Facebook fucking blows anymore.
Why are you on it?
Yeah.
Then?
Because everybody is. It's just like one of those things. It's you don't really have a choice in the matter.
Well, if you look, it's like 3 posts ago.
I'm looking right now.
It's video from the West Terrace entrance of the U.S. Capitol building on January 6th, 2021. And this proves everything that I've been saying for over 2 years.
They were letting people in because they were.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah. No, they were literally putting their hands on people's backs and guiding them into the Capitol.
Yeah. Oh, it's annoying.
Billy's
Pull it up,
having,
I'm fucking with my microphone. Keep talking.
yeah, he's adjusted it like 6 times.
I've been watching.
Yeah, he cannot make up his mind on how it looks good on him or in front of him, I guess would be the best way to say it.
Right.
Yeah. So, is that better?
15-minute warning.
Oh,
shut your fucking computer off, you fucking tool. I know it's the
No,
truck.
I'm getting paid right now.
I know it's a truck driving show, but Jesus Christ, 2-minute warning.
that's 15 minutes. I heard that clearly.
Was it 15?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Jill.
Yep.
Jill's a whore, man.
So is this
Yes.
15 minutes before you have to be off duty?
Yeah.
Your son is nutty. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
What did he do? Tell us in the comments. What did he do? See, this is frustrating because I know a lot of people listen to this show. They really do. But like, I don't ever see the analytics. Chris and I were talking about this earlier today. You don't see the analytics because I don't pay Facebook for their advertising and shit. So I never see true analytics from them or YouTube.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. It's very irritating.
One viewer is what I see.
Right. And I mean, maybe that's true, but like, once you hop off here and I look at the video, I'll have like, 500 to 1,000 views after this hour-long show.
Really?
But it only show like one viewer on here.
Really?
It's very odd. Very fucking odd. I don't understand. Because obviously, Chris, you're on there, right?
Yeah.
Lindsay's on there too.
Lindsay's on there.
So there's 2. Just saying. I know that's for a fact there's 2 people.
Right.
Facebook is greedy as fuck, dude. It's like ridiculous. So have you been keeping up with East Palestine, man? Like, because I know you've been.
Very.
Have you? I didn't know if you.
Trust me, the fact that Chris even brought it up that he went ahead and watched Wine drink the water, which I did not believe that he was drinking that water out of that tap.
Right.
There was something fishy about that because he drank that way too quick and way too easy. No.
They probably took him out to his fucking SUV and made him vomit.
Well, I guarantee you he had like every tetanus shot beforehand to go ahead.
It ain't about tetanus, my friend. It's about fucking cancer.
Oh, no. I was just saying in general that, that he got every shot in hand and made sure that everything was good and all that.
I don't know, man. Them vaccines are, I don't know.
No. I'm not saying that they all work, but I'm just saying in general that, he had something beforehand. Yeah, that or he had a balloon down in his stomach so that he couldn't drink. It wouldn't go in there. That I could see. In case you were curious, Chris, he's off in La La Land watching your video.
I am. I'm watching this video, Chris. Just to watch.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
Police officers just letting these guys walk into the Capitol building, obviously right there.
So, how bad did you actually make it into East Palestine when you were there, Chris? Or
no, I was the closest I got. I was heading up to Youngstown from where I was at. I was about 6 miles away.
Okay,
close enough.
So,
it's close enough for not being comfortable.
Did it smell weird outside?
No, actually, it didn't. It just smelled like fresh air. And where I was at, when I was the closest to it, I was north of East Palestine, and the wind was blowing from south to north. So it didn't smell bad, but I would not drink the water.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't eat fish from there, anything.
You mean you don't want? Well, they say say fishing is really easy there right now. You just take a net out and you'll catch whatever you want.
No.
Right, just reach down in the water and grab them.
I was going to say they're up on the bank right now anyway, so. But no, I went ahead and. But it's not killing the animals there, so it's got to be in the water.
It is killing animals.
There's like 45,000 dead animals.
Yeah, deer,
in Columbiana County,
cows.
Oh, I didn't know it was killing the cows.
Yeah, it's killing everything.
Yeah,
I know everybody keeps getting sick out there, and they're like, "Oh no, you're fine, dude." Did you see the news conference today?
No.
Oh, you guys got to look that up because there was a news conference that was actually at, and it was it Norfolk Railroad or whatever was there?
Norfolk Southern. They showed up finally.
Yeah, they finally showed up, and the townspeople were ripping them a new one.
Good. They need to be.
And I even looked at Mandy and I said, "You do realize if that happened here, I'd be right up on these guys in their face about it and everything."
She probably wouldn't be cool with that though, because she's pretty liberal, isn't she?
No. She. I was like, "You better be ready for that if that ever happens around here, because I'm not letting off." I mean, hell, she yells at me because I yell at Mason's basketball games.
Yeah, she's kinder, gentler.
No. She just doesn't want attention drawn to us.
Because, okay. I thought it was like that millennial parenting deal that everybody's like.
No. Far from that in every bit. Matter of fact, she's actually giving me credit on the way I do things with the kids and everything.
Well, that's good because this millennial parenting shit. I've been in a fucking month-long argument over an Instagram post with a couple liberals that are all about this millennial gentle parenting shit.
Right.
I've been called everything but a fucking white man by these liberal fucks because I say, you don't reward a kid for being bad. You put the fucking fear of God in them. In whatever way gets them the worst, you know what I mean?
Actually, I got a story.
Right.
You don't have to like smack and beat a kid to get them to understand.
So I have a story that goes along with this. My buddy that lives up in Mount Sterling, his kid goes to Westfall. All right, his kid is in 4th grade, and his son will come home and be upset and not want to go to school for a while.
Why? Because
as he comes in, he will be upset because he loses recess. Well, he's not doing anything wrong. The school is punishing, or the teacher, sorry, I should say that. The teacher is punishing everyone in the class because this one or these 4 kids act up and that they take away recess for the entire class instead of punishing the 4. And so my dude that lives up there, he finally had to write to the teacher and say, "Listen."
I hope he wrote to the fucking school board.
No. He just wrote to the teacher and said, "Listen, I don't want to make this any bigger of a deal at this point in time, but this is, my son gets very good grades. He works his butt off. He does everything right. Why is he being punished?" And she said, "You're exactly right." And next thing they know, they're taking away recess from the 4 kids. And I was like, why wasn't this done in the first place?
Because everybody's equal now. No matter.
Well,
right.
This is, are you going to send the kids to the courthouse or Trace, or what are you going to do?
I mean, we don't want to send them anywhere in this fucking county, to be honest with you, but.
Okay. So with courthouse school system, Mason got in trouble not too long ago because Annie, the musical was going on. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mason got in trouble because him and some of his buddies and majority of the class, from what Mason said, were singing "It's a Hard Knock Life" in class. Now, when I was in school, what would happen with that? Shut up. Knock it off, or else you guys are going to get in trouble. Instead, they got a minor referral, which to me just sounds like something stupidic, I guess is a great way to look at it.
Minor referral?
Yeah. And I was like,
what the hell does that even mean?
Why didn't you just get yelled at instead? And Mason was like, no, if you get in trouble in class, no matter what, you get these minor referrals or major whatever. Okay.
Referral to what?
Oh, because it gets sent off to your parents.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. So you add that into play. The other thing is that courthouse does that. I do not understand this. If you forget your pen or pencil,
okay,
and you need to borrow one from the teacher, what used to happen? Yeah, just borrow it, just give it back to me.
Right.
Or if you really need it, just keep it. We don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're fucking paying for me.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, either that or the teacher went ahead and knew that the kid really didn't need it. Instead, sorry, I just saw that.
You just now see it?
Yeah, I just saw that.
I put your picture up there, Chris. You sent me.
Anyway,
banana nut bread. It's funny.
You get a minor referral for borrowing a pencil, even if you return it back to the teacher.
So they're actually taking time out of their fucking day to say, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, we would like you to know that your son asked the teacher for a pen today, and this is not acceptable behavior.
Correct.
Holy fucking shit. Dude, you know how much trouble I would have been in?
Oh, I tell Mason all the time.
Oh my God. If that was the case back in the day, shit. My dad would have fucking worn me out to the point where I didn't have an ass left.
I told Mason, I said, dude, I could not survive in this school system.
No, hell no. I'd have been bloody. My dad would have fucking beat me to a bloody pulp.
I would not have graduated. I can guarantee you right now, I would have just given up and been like,
it's the dumbing down of America. It is. Like, my brother-in-law made a good point. He's like, he said that the country's getting stupider by the day, and it's because stupid people are breeding each other. He's like, stupid 1 breeds stupid 2 and has stupid 3 and 4.
Well, yeah, this is idiocracy all over again.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's like liberalism. Liberalism's it's a goddamn disease. If you voted for fucking Joe Biden, you're a fucking problem, and you shouldn't even be in this country anymore. Go fucking suck Justin Trudeau's dick up north, for one.
Right.
And you're part of the fucking problem. The gene pool that fucking voted for Biden, the gene pool that voted for any fucking liberal fucking Democrat out there at this point, they're all goddamn fucking communists anyway, socialist fucks. You need to be out of the gene pool. Everybody, they need to be fucking castrated. You want to chemically castrate fucking kids? Chemically castrate your fucking self. Right. That's where I'm at.
Y'all might be a little young for this, but I remember principal and assistant principal having a wooden paddle in school.
I remember in elementary school.
Actually, keep on going, Chris.
My elementary school principal had just a solid wooden paddle. The assistant principal had one with holes drilled in it.
You have a lighter?
No, it's out in the car.
I remember Roger Mickle, my principal at elementary school. You know Mr. Mickle.
Oh, yeah.
When I got into school, it was like just after they stopped, like, what was it, corporal punishment or whatever they call it?
Yeah, it was corporal punishment.
But Mickle, he would have the paddle, and like he would walk like down the hallway, smacking his hand with it, just to fuck with the kids. I'm like, hey, don't fuck with me. And it had fucking holes drew in it, or holes drilled through it and shit. And I remember one time we had some kind of party in the classroom, and we had a piñata. And Mr. Mickle brought his paddle in, and we got to beat the piñata with his paddle.
So, okay. Wait, you didn't actually have paddling when you were... No, because you're, 2 years younger than me, right?
Yeah, I said just stopped right before I got in school, okay. I think.
So, when I was in school, they actually still did have it, Chris. My years was when they finally did away with it and everything.
Yeah.
But, Chris, you can attest to this. When a kid would go down to the principal's office and you knew they were getting ready to get paddled, wasn't that classroom the quietest you could ever imagine?
Yes, it was.
And you waited because you knew it was coming.
Yeah,
what?
It may have been like 35, 36, 37 years ago, but I remember that well.
Oh, I keep
it would be
Did you know,
silent.
Hold on a minute. Corporal punishment in public schools. This can't be right.
What, Billy?
1994.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about right.
So then, no, that was in school when it was still legal.
94.
Yeah. Because my grandma passed away in 92 and I was in first grade. I remember. So, yeah, I was there. That's why I saw it as like a battle.
Yeah, I was in junior high by then. Something that doesn't exist anymore.
There's no junior high here, don't we? They call it junior high?
Middle school.
No, middle school.
Oh.
Junior high was 7th, 8th, and 9th. Middle school is 6th, 7th, and 8th. And shit like that.
What the fuck did you just say?
Okay, so middle school.
Wait a minute, wait. Chris?
What?
7th, 8th, and 9th was junior high?
Yeah.
But 6th, 7th, and 8th was middle school?
Or, I mean, yeah, that's the way they did it. That is when they changed from junior high to middle school.
Okay.
Like I said, 7th, 8th, and 9th was junior high school. When they changed to middle school, it was 6th, 7th, 8th.
Okay, well, you didn't word that, did he?
Well, I knew what he was getting at.
I did not. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck are you talking about? You got your goddamn foot in your mouth. Technically, corporal punishment, current state law, was actually outlawed in 2009 in Ohio. The actual law is stated 2009. It was actually not banned by law until 2009, but it was banned by school districts prior to.
Well, yeah.
Right.
So it was actually legal until 2009 to fucking whack a kid on the fucking ass for being a retard. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say retard.
Slow.
Being a fuckhead.
Slow, man. Slow.
Right. That's actually that's interesting. I remember I went to Christian preschool. What's the church over there across from Merchants Bank? Not the Catholic fucking hole, the other one. First Christian or something like that.
I couldn't even begin to tell you. I'd have to look it up.
They paddled there. And I remember that old broad that ran that school, man. She was a big old fucking woman. She was like Mrs. Trunchbull from Matilda.
Yeah.
She was like Trunchbull.
Oh, speaking of which, you heard about Miss Campbell, right?
No,
you didn't go to Bel Air.
No, I knew her, Miss Campbell, though, because I worked for the school. Why? What happened to her?
Oh, she passed away.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I know.
Presbyterian, that's where Bubba goes to church or went to church when he was younger. And that's across from the post office.
Yes. First Baptist Church.
First Baptist Church is where I went to preschool. I remember I hated it.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it. I hated that place. The food was shitty. I've been a foodie since I was a kid. That's why I'm fat. But the food was terrible. And then, I remember I went half a day. My grandma would come pick me up because when I was leaving, they would let these little cots out and make kids fucking sleep.
Yeah.
Like nap time. Fucking nap time.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, my ass was going home to eat a fucking TV dinner with grandma and watch the fucking Young and the Restless. Now I'm telling you.
We did that when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
We had not cots or anything. We had mats on the floor for nap time.
Fucking like tatami mats in Japan. No, I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I'm shaving the fucking mop off. I can't do it anymore. I'm not shaving it all the way off, but I'm cutting it down very short.
Oh, Oz is going to spend an hour and a half with you then, lining you up nicely. And
I'll be an hour probably because I got the first appointment in the morning. It's like 7:30.
Oh my God.
That's all he had. That's all I had available. I'm like, I got to get my hair cut. I need to cut.
Speaking of which, I got a schedule for me and Mason to get a haircut now.
Well, tomorrow's completely booked. So
I'll do it next week. I'm not leaving until Thursday, so I got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Oh, CVSA Road Check 2023, the safety blitz this year.
Yep.
Will be in May, and it will be focused on anti-lock brake systems and cargo securement.
So cargo securement, we don't really have to worry about too much, unless they want to start breaking seals on fucking trailers.
They can break that seal.
Now the ABS thing's kind of worrisome because I know a lot of times, you might have an ABS light pop on every once in a while going down the road.
Right.
Little
Mainly
water,
when you tap the brakes.
yeah, a little water gets in that pigtail or something and shorts that ABS light, pin out's like, we're gonna fuck everybody this year. You know what the safety check is?
Isn't that what they do when they pull you over or you go through
So they do a blitz every year. It's a week long, I think, usually. Right, Chris? It's a week.
Yeah. 3 days.
3 days, whatever. It's like for us, it feels like a fucking eternity. But like they focus on like what he just said, load securement this year and ABS braking systems. So like every truck going down the road, man, you're like subject to be fucking yanked off the side and checked.
Is this at the weight station?
Yep.
This is everywhere.
No, everywhere. Side of the road.
Anywhere you see a fucking DOT officer or a state patrol officer or a deputy that's been trained in motor carrier enforcement.
I was going to say, there you said it the correct way, because there's so many of these troopers and sheriffs and everything.
Hi, Mom.
They have no idea what the hell they're talking about and everything.
Well, technically, they're not even allowed to they can't if they're not motor carrier enforcement certified or CMV certified, they can't do anything to you really.
Right. Now, if they are certified, they do tend to know what they're talking about.
Well, yeah, there's a school you have to go to get certified in that specific field. And there's also a school for weights and measures too. So if you want to be a scale man, have portable scale. I seen actually a day I was coming back from Cleveland. And I know he was overloaded as an old ass coal bucket. That's a big dump bed.
Yeah.
And old ass old school flat nose Freightliner classic. And the whole rig looked like it was worth about $25. And you could just see the riprap piled up on top of that motherfucker. I mean, it was like, you know what riprap is? The big stones. Yep. It was like arched. I mean, it was up to the bows. And I'm like, this guy is fucked. He had to be that. They have that guy out there, not a trooper, but actually a trooper pulled him over. Then they have not the motor carrier, but the scale guy out there putting the mobile scales on his truck.
Getting ready to have to move forward 4 inches and everything.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're done. This guy, you're getting ready.
The GMC Denali 3500 HD.
No, this was just one of the vans.
Oh,
this was one of the van guys. But yeah, I knew that guy was screwed. He was done for. So I think the era of my CBing in the truck's over.
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. For one, it's so ignorant. The people that are on there, it's like they're nice when there's a wreck or something. Hey, driver, hop in the left lane, or driver, go ahead, driver, come on now. It's cool, but I just can't deal with it anymore. I turn it off when I even have it on. Here, let me tell you a story. I have a nice CB. It's called a Striker 955. It's about a $475 radio.
Remember, TA, I know what you're talking about.
No, that was way before your time, or way after your time. These are new. These are the past few years. So this is a good radio. It's not like they wouldn't even sell these at TA. This is like a amateur radio that's converted to be a CB. Anyway,
right.
I have it listed for $375 to sell because I only paid I think $250 for it off a guy that needed the money.
Damn it, Billy.
Well, I just happened to find it. I drove to Portsmouth for this radio.
Okay.
They're hard to find. They're pretty hard to find.
Yeah.
So anyway, this guy messaged me today and offers me $280.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that's all I got. I'm like, well, then you don't have a radio, pal. Okay. He said, what's your bottom dollar? I said $325. He's in North Carolina. I said $325 plus shipping. It'll be about $20 to ship at UPS with a tracking number. And that's the only way I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
And I said, either pay me Venmo or Cash App, one or the other. That's all we're doing here. We're not doing no fucking no Zelle, no money orders, none of this bullshit. It's Cash App or Venmo, and that's it. He's like, well, I only have $280. I'm like, okay, well then, find the money. Let me know if I still have it. I'll sell it to you.
Yeah.
So I see him post on the page that we're all on. It's like a radio group, and it's like looking for a Striker 955. And I realized it was the same guy. I just kind of laughed. I get another message from him. He said, will you take 300? And I said, Literally, I looked back at the messages. I said at 3:56 p.m. today, you said all you had was $280. So I said, what'd you do? Go out and sell a nut? You know, like what the fuck? Well, I've got 300. I said, okay, well, you need 45 more dollars, bud.
Well, and the fact you're shipping it, I mean,
right. It's like, I'm not going to, okay, I'll drop it $50 the price tag. I'll take $325 for it. I don't mind because I'm still making $75 on it. But like, you're definitely paying for the shipping there, fucking dick bag.
Well, and
you know,
that's what I mean. Like, even if you did it UPS or anything else, you want to get a signature on it. You want to get everything.
Fuck yeah, I'm getting the fucking tracking number.
Right.
I'm getting a signature required upon delivery. I'm getting insurance on the motherfucker. Like, and it's gonna be $20. Like I priced it. So I was $20 to Texas. I had a guy messaged me from Texas, and he never came through. Maybe somebody flakes on the fucking internet when it comes to buying shit.
It's
whatever. I don't care if I sell it. I'll keep it, and I'll throw it down in the basement. And if I need it sometime, I've got it. But
you're notorious for that stuff.
Well, I like radios. I've been a radio guy for years, but I don't know.
Right.
It's like, well, this guy's got some fucking balls. And then he fucking messages me again an hour later. All I have is 300. Again, same thing. And I'm like, all right, that's good. I'm glad you got $300, pal. So I said, congratulations on your $300 fucking dollars. But if you want my CB, it's how much? $345 with shipping. It's not that hard to figure out. I'm not going to change my mind. I don't care if that's all you have. Go buy a Cobra 29 at the fucking truck stop for $150.
I was going to say, weren't they only like $80 back in the day or something like that?
I don't even know what a Cobra 29 costs. I think I paid
like 130 now.
I paid $125 for the Cobra 29 I have that's been peaked and tuned at a CB shop. So it's, pushing like 12, 15 watts.
Is there any CB shops even out there nowadays?
Well, yeah.
There's a couple.
There's one out on 70 out by National Trail Raceway.
Oh, okay.
There's one out there.
There's one on 75 that I don't suggest.
No, you don't want to go there. There's one in Pennsylvania somewhere. On
80.
I think it's 80 actually. Yeah. And there's one. The one I go to is in Middletown.
Okay.
Called the Stereo and CB store, or CB Radio and Stereo store, or something like that. Guy's super cool.
What were you saying, Chris?
And then if you go to like Hamvention,
that's on the plate this year.
Yeah, they will look at you funny if you say anything about CBs.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, these guys is funny though. I mean, I know you're not. This isn't really like a fucking radio show like that, but Dayton Hamvention is
hardcore radio guy.
May 19th to 21st. Yeah, it's like, I'm a licensed ham operator.
Yeah. You and God, what's his name? Doug Horn.
I am too.
He is too. Yeah, Doug Horn. No, Doug wasn't. It was Brennan.
Brennan, I apologize. Brennan was.
Brennan Bird. Just a lot of us around here, but
I know Dan is too, Fowler.
Yeah. Oh, Dan and his liberal ways.
Still a good dude.
Yeah, he is a good dude. Best fire chief I ever worked for, that's for sure.
Oh, I still think that. I still to this day tell him I wish he was still around doing it, and he's like, no. He's like, I needed to get out when I got out.
Yeah, I mean, he was good though. He was good to work with, easy to talk to. Even though like we completely different on politics and stuff, he was still like the greatest dude to talk to.
Very knowledgeable too.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Don't have a lot of that anymore.
Nope.
Oh, that's funny. I found a t-shirt on Facebook from Shield Republic. It says DeSantis Airlines bringing the border to you.
That's like I keep telling everybody. I was like, that's probably our next president.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like it to be, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't. So I'm driving back from West Virginia the other day, coming down 35. I just crossed the county line. Okay.
The banjo's playing in the background.
No, just cross county to Fayette County. Just cross Fayette County line. And I'm driving westbound on 35 in Fayette County. Down the road, I don't have glasses on. And I can't see very well without glasses. I don't wear glasses to work though because they're annoying. So I'm squinting. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I said, "Buddy, that's a semi trying to make a U-turn." Okay. And I used to be a deputy, so I kind of remember, like in my head, I'm thinking, wait a minute, there's no turnaround here.
Oh yeah.
That we just passed the one at the county line. The next one's like 4 miles down the road. About halfway between the county line and 73. Western Express truck. And it just rained. Tried to bust the median. Loaded. He was stuck. He made it. He made it all the way. Man, he almost got his steer axles on the pavement. He must have hit that son of a bitch at a good clip, dude. I mean, he wasn't like rolling easy through this fucking mud.
I bet you his cab's destroyed at this point in time.
Well, he was buried up to his axles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could see like the center line of your axle.
Oh,
like where your
that's
seal is.
The one that
he's buried.
That's the one that you recorded.
Yeah, so I'm like, I got to record this. So I hit my camera button in my truck for a dash cam, and I got in the office and I went back to the boss's desk and say, "Yes, I need you to pull up my camera." What'd you do? I'm like, you need to see this shit. And two of my managers, they share an office, and they were both fucking dying laughing.
Oh,
because I called in the office and I said, "Hey, you're going to need to send a message out because when the tow truck gets here, they're going to block traffic. Like, that's all there is to it."
Right.
And I'll tell you what's funny. I was going that way the next day. The guy was trying to turn around to get back to courthouse because he's going toward Frankfurt.
Oh, so he was screwed for a while.
Right. But the funny thing was, and I realized this when I was driving down the road, I'm like, oh, they pulled him out backwards. So he still had to keep going to Frankfurt to fucking get turned around. I was like, that is a fucking win for whatever tow truck driver that was. Said, "Hey,
right.
we're pulling you by that DOT bumper, bud."
Oh, that's amazing.
They pulled him out backwards. And I'm coming back from West Virginia again. And that same day that I realized that happened in the morning, I was going down there. I seen all the mud all over the road, and it was like strung out for that mile. Like, yep, that's that motherfucker. So I'm like, I'm bebopping down 35 and they got I see the ODOT brush truck or their brush little like tractor. He's fucking just rolling down 35. I'm like, yep, they're going to clean up that fucking mess. There's another bill for that trucking company.
Oh, who's the worst trucking company now, by the way?
Statistically, reputation speaking,
Swift. It's still Swift. Because back when
I don't know.
It was either
you don't see Swift wrecking and doing stupid stuff all the time.
I know a mechanic that works for Swift, and yes, they still wreck quite a bit.
Yeah, but you don't see them. It's usually like in docks and that businesses that you don't see anymore.
The 10 most dangerous trucking companies in the USA. You ready for this?
Yeah, go for it.
We'll start with number 10. We'll work our way backwards.
All right.
Number 10, JB Cunt Transportation.
So you need a little bit of music with this one to get this going, like a little bit suspenseful music.
I might be able to square that away. Stand by.
And just need, that little bit of
Right.
No. Let's see, try this one.
Oh.
Trying to find some music.
See, I thought JB Hunt used to hire the higher end of people.
No. No, they cut it down to where you had to have 6 months experience to get hired there. Then they lowered it to where, hey, we'll take you fresh out of school.
You're kidding me.
Nope, dead serious.
See, I
there
thought,
we go. Hey, little song to match your shoes.
He's making fun of me because I have Jordans.
Hear that
on.
bass? All right. So anyway,
Yeah.
let's get back to this. 10 most dangerous trucking companies in the United States. Starting with number 10, JB Cunt Transportation.
Yeah.
Want to give you a guess on number 9? Don't look at the computer, motherfucker.
I can't remember a lot of it. I know Swift, JB Hunt, Schneider.
Schneider's number 9.
You're kidding me.
Uh,
Poor Henry.
Here's the thing you got to realize, though. The amount of employees that these companies have on the road is huge.
right.
Schneider's massive, so
Yeah. Number 8 would be Estes Express Lines. So that's,
Night Swift Transportation is by far the largest.
yeah, when they went together. So number 8 would be Estes Express, the LTL company, mainly.
Yeah.
all right.
US Express, or actually number 7 would be Expo Logistics. That's another LTL company.
Okay.
Number 6 is US Express. Doesn't surprise me there. Number 5, Averett. Doesn't surprise me at all. Number 4 is going to be Werner Enterprise. Yeah. Number 3, Swift Transportation.
Really?
Number 3.
Number 2 and number 1 are going to surprise you.
Please tell me it's not what I just saw that is.
UPS.
I believe it.
And FedEx.
Number 1 would be FedEx.
Yep. I believe it.
I thought that you had to have like a lot of experience. I mean, for their aviation department, you've got to have bachelor's degrees and everything else.
Not anymore. All this fucking hiring bullshit they're going through. They got some. We'll talk about that off the air because I don't want to bring that shit up. FedEx actually has 2 delivery firms: FedEx Ground and FedEx Freight. FedEx Ground employs over 124,000 drivers and a fleet of 101,000 plus vehicles.
FedEx Ground does not employ any of them. It's all contracted.
It says right here that it does, but whatever. I think you're right, actually, there. FedEx Freight employs 42,000 employees.
And
21,000 who are drivers who collectively handle over 100,000 shipments on a daily basis. From June 2020 to June 2022, both FedEx companies have been involved in 109 fatal crashes, 1,161 injury-causing crashes. UPS, the same time frame, 74 fatals and 1,082 injury-causing crashes. Swift, same time frame, they had 28 fatal crashes and 289 injury-causing crashes. And honestly, that's really like not. I mean, it's consider how big Swift is.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. Werner,
I wonder how many times they destroy their trucks.
Fatals. Averett 16 fatals. US Express 20. Expo 21. Estes Express Lines 15. Schneider 20. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. Based on Westcon, Schneider National Carriers employs about 12,500 drivers and operates a fleet of 10,600 vehicles. From June 2020 to June 2022, Schneider vehicles were involved in 20 fatal crashes and 233 injury-causing crashes.
Ooh.
Those numbers are pretty high considering the ratio. JB Cunt employs 25,700 drivers, a fleet of 22,500 vehicles. They're among the largest carriers on the list, comparable to Swift Transportation and FedEx Freight. Same time frame, they were involved in 50 fatals and 543 injury-causing crashes. Oh, see, I didn't read this. Swift, 15,000 drivers, 16. They're the only one that has more trucks than drivers. Crash Bandicoot motherfuckers. They have 15,000 drivers and 16,000 vehicles. Everybody else, the numbers are reversed. That's funny.
Well, they take anybody, though, I've always heard.
When I worked out...
Yep.
When I worked out in Arizona at the MVD out there, the CDL MVD.
I just
Chris.
sent you something.
I was like, who is that? My computer goes off, my watch goes off, my phone goes off. It's like, Jesus Christ. You probably got a good on you.
Now keep in mind
I
just sent you. What I just sent you is for a 2-year period.
Yeah, that's how these work too.
24 months prior to yesterday.
What was I saying? I forget now before I yawned.
You're reading something, or the numbers comparison for Swift, and then
Swift is more than that though, because they merged with Knight. Now, what I think what's funny to me, I really honestly thought that I get the name of it, Chris. The refrigerated guys that have the least purchase. They're always on our yard. They're all Prime, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I'd see them on this list, but they're not on here.
But I mean, that's not accounting for also how many times do they hit a parked car? How many times do they back in?
And that's injury, accidents, and fatalities.
Exactly. I mean,
and total accident.
Yeah, because if you're doing it in the yard, I doubt they're really going to count it towards an accident.
Like our company does.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's what your company does.
Oh, Arizona.
There's Swift transportation.
Right. So when I was in Arizona, they're running scam bigger than fuck. What they do is they have like their own school and they test their own people. Okay, for one.
Oh, RNL did the same thing.
Yeah,
I know.
They're state certified examiners, same as I was in Arizona.
Right.
But they would hire their own people, train their own people, and test their own people. So there's like a fail rate that's acceptable. I mean, you're supposed to fail people, and they would get their fail rate in, but they would just the next day turn around and give them another shot, and they'd pass them.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys would come in. This is funny too. Technically, this is illegal. In Ohio, it is. I don't know about Arizona. I can't remember. In Ohio, you have to, if you want to get your license in Ohio, you have to hold residency in Ohio.
Right.
You have to have a physical address in Ohio, not a PO box, a physical address. In Arizona, I don't know the law, but those Swift guys, they would get them Arizona CDL. They would have them use Swift Transportation's mailing address. Unless they were from Arizona, have a mailing address local. They would come in there, they would give you their paperwork, and most of them had to have several forms of paperwork, including a green card and, you know.
Yeah. I can read between the lines.
Right. So, first off, they would never have what they needed, and they would get pissed off, cuss you out in some other language, and run away. Then they come back. Then they come back the next day, and they'd have their shit together, and they would fill out the things like their address was always the same. It was like Swift Transportation, whatever it was, Phoenix, Arizona, blah 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 blah. Then they would ask you if they were coming to take their permit test, okay? And they would say what language you offered in. English. This is fucking Arizona. This is Arizona, bud. English.
Well, Spanish there a little bit, somewhat.
English. I'm talking the MVD. If you don't speak English, trying to take your CDL permit test, you better figure it out. Now, Ohio offers it in how many languages? I don't know how many.
Right.
Oh, Ohio's crazy.
I can't remember which regulation it is, but in the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations, it states that you must read, write, and speak and understand English to obtain a CDL.
Yeah, the FAA says the same thing with that, and there's been a few pilots I can't understand worth of shit.
Yeah, but can they actually read it and write it?
I don't know, man.
That's a good question.
Well, you think about it. I mean, truck drivers, honestly, you need to be able to read English because all of our signs are in English. You know, mile per hour.
Yeah.
Unless you're in fucking Louisville.
Well, pretty much worldwide, pilots have to be able to speak and understand English.
Yeah, English is the only acceptable language for ATC, right, Bubba?
Yeah.
What?
English is the only acceptable language for radio communication, right?
Yes, I do believe so.
I thought so.
Well, yeah, for the United States, yes. I'm 90% sure.
No, most of the world, they use English for
Correct.
ATC and all of that.
Oh, for ATC, yeah. Everywhere we go, they have to be able to speak English. Because, yeah. I just pulled it up because I was curious because you had me piquing my low interest.
We got.
Do I need to speak English to get my CDL license? The quick answer is no. Not at this time. Unlike our auto manual, which is offered in Spanish, our CDL manual is English. For example, you will test in English, so you have to know English.
What state are you talking about?
This is just DMV.
So in Arizona, you have to be able to understand English to take your test. And I cannot tell you how pissed off those guys would get because you would say, we offer in English. Well, then they want a translator. Like, no, you're not getting a translator.
English.
Yeah, you need to speak English. If you don't understand English, go read your book, learn the answers, learn enough, and you'll be fine.
Cooperate, graduate. Yeah.
You know, that's what it was. It's like, you need to just figure it out. But Ohio offers in all different languages. I remember when I went to take my hazmat test years ago when I first got my hazmat. They offered it like Arabic and everything else under the sun.
Yeah.
Not there. Not in Arizona. Nope. Nope. I mean, that might have changed by now. It's been several years ago since I was there. But.
Well, and actually, now that I'm thinking back to it, the FAA written test that I always went and I had to go take and all that, never had an option with it. It was always English.
English, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been on here for 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 5 seconds, and I have to pee. And I want to spend some time with my wife and my child. So.
Don't blame me there.
Bubba has to leave anyway.
Sorry.
It's all right, man. Glad you're able to come over and hang out tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to see the kids and everything.
Yeah.
Even though Aiden was pissed he had to go to bed.
He's a fucking kid. This is what it is. It is what it is. Kids get mad about everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So. You need to get rid of the Ram and you need to get a Chevy one since you're driving a Chevy nowadays.
I'll never get rid of that. My brother-in-law gave that to me.
Oh.
He found it in a dumpster. He runs a dumpster business. And he's like, oh, he knew I'd like it, so he snagged it out of a dumpster.
Hey, at least he was honest about it,
Oh yeah, I mean it's from it was from a dealership they tore down or something.
No, I was just giving you shit. That's all.
No, I know. I need to update my my decorations in here a little bit.
If I ever get a little airplane, I'll get an airplane and put in the background for you too.
I want to put a shelf up behind me and put all my liquor bottles on it.
No, because you'll be reaching behind you to get them.
It's all right. Better than fucking standing up and everybody seeing my fucking big giant belly.
Well, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and have a shelf and have stuff that people bring you and stuff like that.
Nobody brings me anything because I'm not that popular.
Well, I was going to bring you some more liquor tonight, but I forgot about it.
You always bring me liquor, I'll drink it.
Well, this would have been tequila and gin, so.
Gin I love.
It's just stuff left over.
I love gin. I'm a gin drinker. I like Tanqueray.
This isn't Tanqueray.
Beefeater.
This is Beefeater, I think.
Beefeater's not bad. I am partial to the Hendrix. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
Hendrix is it's a little bit pricier, but man, it's good.
Really?
Nothing like a double shot of Hendrix on the rocks. Squeeze a lime in that bitch, and it brings out that floral and that lime flavor that they use to make the gin. Oh my god!
See, man, I've become a vodka dude completely.
Well, me and vodka.
Yeah, vodka does not work out well with you. Sort of like tequila.
No, I love vodka. I can drink vodka all day long.
I'm a bourbon guy.
I've been drinking more bourbon. I got this new bottle, Larceny, small batch, the wheated bourbon. A little sweet to the tongue. It's good. You'd probably like it. But my favorite, though, and I know people are going to give me shit for this, but I love my Proper 12. It's just Irish in me, I think. This is it's smoother than Jameson.
Yeah.
I love Jameson, but I prefer Proper 12.
I should have gone to the Jameson factory for you when I was over there.
Well, you should have went to the Proper 12 factory.
Well, I didn't even actually. I think I remember seeing it because it was on one of the tour buses.
The cool thing about Proper 12 This is actually aged. It's actually aged in bourbon barrels for 4 years.
Really?
So it's a bourbon
By the
barrel
way,
aged whiskey. Yeah.
I found, let's see here, it's 49 CFR 391.11 B2. The 391.11, a person shall not drive a commercial vehicle unless she is qualified to drive a commercial motor vehicle, except as provided in 391.63.
Well done.
A motor carrier shall not require or permit a person to drive a commercial motor vehicle unless that person is qualified to drive a commercial motor vehicle, except as provided in subpart G of this part.
I'm gonna cut you
A
off.
person is qualified to drive. Why is that? Well, I'm getting to it. Part 2 is can read and speak the English language sufficiently to converse with the general public, to understand highway traffic signs and signals in the English language,
You know how
to
Joe.
respond to official inquiries,
You know how Joe
and
Biden
to
feels
make
about
entries
that.
on report and records.
Are you ready? This is how Joe Biden feels about that. You ready?
Yes.
You ready?
That's how he feels about anything.
That's what he did. That's what he did when he fell up the stairs last time he was on Air Force One. He went,
Right.
"I think I shit myself."
You do realize he had skin cancer, right?
I don't fucking care what he has.
No,
I
I was just
believe
telling
it.
you. No, I was just telling you.
I don't care. I don't wish death on anyone, but I don't care that he has skin cancer.
I was just letting you know.
I don't care if the man's dick falls off.
Well,
I don't care if he gets gangrene in his fucking left thumb.
No,
I
it
could care less.
would probably be a good thing if it fell off.
He couldn't. Yeah, we're talking about stupid people breeding. Well, look what he fucking bred. Hunter Biden. Oh my God, the fucking what the coke snorting fucking crack whore banging fucking Chinese loving fucking prick.
yeah.
Oh God,
Not to cut you short, boys, but I gotta get out of here.
All right, man.
All
that's all right. Hey, I have one question for you before you go.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
This is from our friend Jason Nisley. He told me to ask you this question.
No, this will be interesting.
Did you or did you not vote for Joe Biden?
No, I did not.
Okay. That makes me happy. I don't care who you voted for.
Bullshit.
No, I don't care who you voted for. I have friends that voted green or fucking libertarian. I'm cool with that.
Well, that's the thing about it. I didn't even go. I'm sort of tired of the mainstream politics.
We all are.
Both the Republican and Democrat side of it.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to vote third party just because I know it's going to nothing. I understand. I really do. But I'm so sick and tired.
The point of voting,
Oh.
the whole point of the whole premise of voting is to vote for how you feel.
Oh,
You know, if you feel
2000.
you connect more with the third party, like, I mean, Chris and I technically we're both libertarian, 100%.
I understand.
Yeah.
But I vote for who I think is going to win.
2008
Like, I knew Trump
2012.
got my vote. You know,
and 2016, I voted libertarian.
yeah.
2020, I voted for Trump.
Now, see, I did it opposite when just because I didn't want Hillary to win, I voted for Trump. Then, honestly, I hated to say it, and I know Trump was doing a decent job at it, but I was just getting sick and tired of just everything involving both sides of it. I'm just tired of Democrats and Republicans in general.
Right.
And it's just because I guess it's just me, and I'm just sick and tired of it. And
No,
I went for the Green Party,
everybody.
actually. I don't even remember who I voted for.
Jill Stein.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, man.
she's a. I'll keep my mouth shut on
No.
that one.
No,
my wife would get mad at me if she heard me say it.
But it's just one of those things where it's just me anymore. I'm just every time I turn around, nothing's getting done. Everything's getting fought against each other. The only thing that they did come out and fully disagree on was what? That China was horrible or something like that, or they should be condemned for the balloon, or right? That both parties came together for that.
Hey, you didn't see that balloon. When you were flying, you didn't see the balloon, did you?
No, but every time after that, I've had like 6 people get on the plane. And I'm greeting them, introducing myself to them, because I'm always the guy in the back loading your bags. And I'm saying hi to them, explaining to them, and they're like, "Hey, where are the balloons at? Have you seen any out?" And I'm like, "Dude, I've been across this country many a times. I have not seen a balloon." And just they keep on asking me about it, and I don't. Yeah, trust me, that's been an interesting adventure in myself.
I bet. I just wondered if you'd seen anything or not. I was just curious.
Oh, trust me, I would have actually been the first one taking photos of it and sending it to everybody.
Oh, I'd hope so. I mean, you have to. It's like a rule.
Oh, actually, I'll have to send you the video of it when I was in Telluride the day after I've fallen. Not what's the newest plane that just came out? Not the new fighter that came out.
F-35.
The F-35.
Is that what it is? The newest one? Anyway,
probably, yeah.
Either that or it was one of them. They were going through this mountainous terrain. So the altitude of the airport is 9,040 feet, and these guys are just screaming across the runway and just pissing off all the skiers below.
That's right.
It was perfect.
Hey,
that's awesome.
If you could fucking, go Mach fucking 2 point something, I think you'd probably be pissing people off too, wouldn't you?
Oh, dude, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Right.
If I had a plane that handled like what they did, it would take pleasure in just to piss everybody off.
Oh yeah.
And And then I was up in upstate New York, and I actually got to hear them take off. Afterburner and all.
That airborne happened to me when I worked down there.
But it was so loud and so obnoxious. I was like, oh.
It's a beautiful thing, though. I fueled that one down at airborne. He landed for maintenance. He sat out there while he got fixed, and they called us out to fuel. I went out to fuel him. I pumped I don't know, it wasn't much, like maybe 100 gallons of Jet A into his plane. It was an F-18.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And when he took off,
Navy guy.
Was it F-16? Sorry, it was Air Force. It was Air Force.
Oh.
He when he took off, basically said, "Hey," he said, "hang out here for a minute, and I'll do a little show for you when I leave." And he did. He did unrestricted climb out of Wilmington.
Oh, they love it. Every time I see him take off, especially if they're going distance, it's unrestricted climb.
He pulled out that way. And then I'll never forget, he flipped back down and came back and flipped. He went right down the runway inverted. And then he went back up again, came back down, and he fucking was like a low, slow flight and waved at us. And he fucking did an unrestricted climb out and was gone. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen, because I was literally I'm on the taxiway beside the runway. I was close as shit. I mean, you could feel that fucking afterburner, dude. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, trust me. Every time these boys have gone by, and you need to take the kids up to Oshkosh next year, or when they get a little bit older. I'm
gonna take Aiden to. I'm gonna start getting him into racing a little bit. Take him maybe to Eldora this year, where Robert, works up there.
That'd be good for him.
They have a family night. They have fireworks and whatnot. We're gonna take him there. I would love to take him to No Prep Kings. I don't know if he could deal with it or not. It's pretty loud. So we'll see. I don't know. He's getting to the point now where he's getting interested in stuff. So, all right, Chris, thanks for joining us tonight, buddy. As always, man, appreciate it.
No problem.
You start your new schedule, man. You need to get your ass down here and sit in one of these fucking chairs.
Right.
That's me. I just sent you the video.
I know.
Not this week, but next week is when I start it.
All right. Well, when you get situated and stuff, you always get a seat down here to hang out with us.
All right, brother.
All right, man. We appreciate it. I'll talk to you. Be safe out there, and don't let the wind tip you over tonight.
Yep. Hopefully it don't.
All right, buddy. Well, hey, Bubba, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it. I haven't seen you forever. It's good seeing you. Whenever you're in town, man, feel free. Please, don't be a fucking stranger. If there was a song I could sing, I would sing you a song about don't be a fucking stranger. Motherfucker was the best man at my wedding. I haven't talked to him in fucking like months. So
I don't feel bad. I haven't really seen anybody in months. Just schedule's been rough, man.
Maybe you should come be a truck driver with us. You see us all the time.
Nah, dude. I enjoy my 7 on, 7 off rotation, and
I don't blame you.
on top.
Well, we've got a 5 on, 5 off.
We do.
No. Sorry. I every time I go driving and I think about having to drive a truck and what you guys deal with, I'm like, no, I'll go work in a factory somewhere instead.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not. It can be a lot worse. Anyways, thanks again for coming, guys. Appreciate it. Check us out, www.thetruckindad.com. Download our shit, share my shit, and I appreciate it if you do. So we'll talk to you next week. Peace.